car DIY, I'm going to show you how to fit an aftermarket stereo into a Skoda Octavia. This will be a 2007 to 2014 model. Really simple, and we'll do the reversing camera as well. Now, having removed the stereo from the car, if you want to see how that's done, the link will be in the description below for doing that. Here we have the Android system that's going into this car here now. And if you look, there's two connections here, and I'll just disconnect and just show and make this video as quick as possible. Right. There. So it comes like that, the harness comes like that, ready, and it connects directly into there. Really quite simple. Like so. Right? And when you connect this one, then this one goes in here like so. And then when we're doing the reverse camera, the reverse camera on this one is a bit different than the others in the fact that I've just stripped the wire there, and I'm going to connect the reversing cable onto the trigger wire onto this. I'm going to tape it up then. So I didn't actually break the wire, I just melted it and stripped it back. So anyway, this connects basically into this. Connects in, as you can see the pins here, and you can work out where they go, you know what I mean? You can see where they're meant to go. That clicks in like that, and obviously this goes back and it connects it and keeps it in place. So that's it in this car, but there's no steering wheel controls on this one, so it's just simply one connection, and then this has to be connected then into the CAN bus. So where's my CAN bus? There it is. There's the CAN bus here, and this goes into this like so. There we go. Now what we need to do then is I'm going to wire up the reversing camera now. That's the next thing we're going to do. So we want to feed that through. We get it through somewhere here at the bottom. Yeah, we get it in there. Now, that's what we'll do next. Removing the side trim here. You have a plastic piece here. You pop that out. Let me show you now how it goes. If I can get it. There we go. That pops out, and there's a screw in behind it. And you take off that screw and we can remove this trim. Okay, so once you remove the screw from here, which is a T25 Torx, as you can see, there's just clips here. Look, it just pulls out. You just pull it out. Simple as that. Pull straight out. Easy peasy, as simple as that. Now the next thing we need to do now is we're coming down here now. Zoom down a bit, Evan. We have to go right here. We have to take a direct feed from the reverse light here, come up in through the body here, and come out here. That's the next thing we have to do. Is we're going to do that next, and this is for the reverse camera. So removing these grommets. Make sure you don't break them. There's a little bit of a sort of a little latch in there. Let me see. And so I go like this. Peel back this rubber thing, and then get this plastic tool in there like so, and then you'll be able to pop it out like so. Watch and see. One, there's two. You see, just clips on them. Both sides. That's the first one we got, and we need to get this one here now too. So we do the same on both sides. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is I need to get the backlight off in order to get so I can tap into the reversing light. So here in the back of these cars, there's as you can see, it's like plastic sort of a screw type thing. You get a screwdriver, and you can twist it with your hand in a lot of cases like this. Twist it out. And so, and the light just pops out. Yeah. And there's a wee sort of a piece there holding it in there. So that's how that pops out. Really simple. Now these are the wires we need to be getting at here. These two, and oddly enough, Skoda have grey and brown, but grey is actually the live and brown is the air, so usually they're red and black. But anyway, this is what we need to do. So we need to first of all take this out here. There it is. I'm going to take this plastic piece out here, like so. You gotta go back in really easy. That's it. That's exactly what we need there now. That can just sit there like that. Now we're going to fish from here, from this hole to this hole down here. We're going to fish a line from through there. We're going to do that next. So once you have the trimming all removed, and then you're getting your cable through for the reverse feed, live and neutral. So once you get it through here, look, and then it can come up in the inside. If you can get it through this hole, or if you can just get it coming in here, it doesn't really matter. It's going to come up here, it's going to be tucked in here underneath here, and it's going to come through here, so you won't see this. So whatever way you can get it, if you want to go through this hole, or if you want to just go through the way I have it done there, it doesn't really matter, but this is the easiest way. So the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to and by the way, yeah, you can use anything really, you don't have to let anything fancy. These are for fishing cables, like, you know, but in all fairness, anything that's really small and stiff, that's not too fat, will be a grand job. So the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to wire this up. Taking off this back panel is really quite simple. It's the T25, and in under the handle here, there is a, as you can see, and remove that like so, and then there's clips here. If you look, there's one clip here, one clip there, plastic clips there. They just pull out like so. This one, this one, like that, and pull them all out. I'm going to do this. I need a hand, so it's, you know what I'm doing. Handle removed here from the back of the boot. So I'm going to bring down now. This will depend on what camera that you're using on your car. In this case, I'm using one of these cameras, and it fits flush. As you can see, it's a threaded on sort of a bar on it, and then it's a 6mm hole I've drilled in this. So as you can see, there's drilled that there. But anyhow, and that fits up nice and snug, just like that. And it's set back a little bit, so if it's raining, the rain won't really affect it, like, you know. You can even go back in further if you want, but 6mm with this one, and it fits beautifully, absolutely beautifully. So I'm going to bolt that into this and secure it. Get this, the cable that's for the camera from the front to the back, and you can see it's under the head, and I showed you there a second ago. We need to get this through here, and it's coming through here, and it's going to be coming out here. So a bit of fishing to be done. So this is the first bit of fishing. We're going to get it through this here, and we need to then also get the feed from the reversing light up through as well. So we'll use something like this, tape it on, a bit of washing up liquid, and then pull it through. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put the camera cable from the front to the back. As you can see, I've got it through here already, through this. So we have to go through this hole, and it has to come out here, and then it has to go all the way through to the front, all the way here. So it's going to come out about here, and we'll tuck it in behind the rubber then. So the next thing we need to do is with this, tape it up, pull it through. So I'm going to pop it through here first. Just to get into its right place. Once I get that done, already you pull it through. Like so. Yeah, leave the duck behind. If anyone's wondering why I'm on about duck, quack quack. So that's that there now, and then this one has to go through as well. This is the feed from the reversion light feed. That has to go through as well. So as you can see, that's coming through there, and through here like this. And same thing. Let's get around. So. Let's get that right. There we go. That's it. And then the camera is already through. Great job. And then I have to come round this side of the rubber. Close properly. This can go back. These are all the wires that need to be done, so we can secure these back now. And what I need to do is I need to pull the wire all the way through to the other side. So I get the end of the camera cable here. I'm going to tape it onto this and pull it through. Here's a bit of tape now. Put these back in there, secure all these up, and then we move on to the official cables now, the camera cable feed and the live feed through the boot here. So you can see this fishing tool is you buy these anyway online, and then push through, feed it in like that, and pull it through like so. Down there. Last bit. There we go. Now, and that can be closed off there now, this can, and we have the cable through, the two cables through that we need. Perfect job. So now, in order to get this cable through, I'm going to drill a hole through here, as you can see. Through a 6mm bit, and then we just pull our cables through this hole. So that's the next. Everything through, all the cables through. You can see I have it through here. This seal here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I do this. I just strip the wire just like that. I didn't break it. I didn't break any of them. I was going to trigger off any warning lights on the dash. So I just stripped it back there, make sure the ignition's off, and then I wrap it around like so, getting the connection up like that. 1 second, and like that, and then tape it up like so, and make sure it's taped up properly. I want this top taped up well, it won't go anywhere. It's perfect job. Okay, so we have the voltmeter here. We're going to test now, see what we've got here. So you just hold that there and live. And there we go, 11.28. There we go. That's what we want, 12 volts. So red is live, black is neutral. Now that's grand. We need to connect these up now, so make sure that they don't touch this here. We need to strip this. You shouldn't really use your teeth, but I do. I'm going to try to. There you go, a bit more off that. Right, there we go. So this one here connects to this one. These two together. Like so. And right, 1 sec there. Now we need half a chain. We need the other piece, so 1 sec there. I need this other piece now. These all coming with the camera. Right, this connects in here. So as you can see, there we go, that's that. And then this live fits to this as well, so that's three of them together, so. And then the air cable then goes onto this one. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the right some proper electrical seals for these now. I simply just use some electrical joiners, pretty simple, and I'm going to tape them up there now. That's not going to go anywhere, look, nice and solid. So I'll tape them up, and that's the next job. Everything is all wrapped up, everything is correctly and safely wired up properly. Make sure these wires are done right, you don't want them to come loose, because first of all it won't work. It might cause a fire in your car. So we tuck that in there. I'm going to put the back on the car, the back covering, and it's really quite simple. Just plastic clips. These. So, and then here's the clip 7. Just clip them in and then screw it in. That's it. So we do that. Now, as you can see, I fished it through. It came through here, and it's about here, right? So basically, all you need to do is put the rubber back on, and then just feed it in here. Feed it in behind it like that with your fingers. See? Slide it in and get all the way down. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to bring it underneath with tie wraps, and I'm going to pull it through. Then pull it through here. Yeah? And that's the way I'm going to do it. If you want, you can take out the glove box and do a bit more snazzy job. But the way I'm doing it is perfect. You won't even see it, so and it's much easier. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring it down here, then the side, tuck it in, and as I said, so that's the next step. Okay, as you've seen earlier on, I stripped this pink wire, which is the back. This is the trigger wire, and then I just wrapped the connection, the lathe that comes off this the line from the back around it, like, see, and it's just it saves me from breaking the cable and setting off a fault code in the car. So that's all connected up there now. I'm just going to tape it up and get it nice and secure with tape. To the reverse and trip wire, we have it connected here. So what we're going to do now is connect the harness here and just test out the camera first of all before we go any further. Just in here and click it. That's it, right? So that's all. So firing up now. So we still have a few more cables to put into it yet, but we're not there yet. But when the fire's up, we'll come back. Okay, so that's it now after starting up. So when you're setting these things up, you want it to be on AHD 720 on CVS. So how you get that is you go into settings, like so, and then you go into factory setup, and in this case it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay it. And then you go to back source settings, click on this, and then you click on that, and when you go into that one it'll reset. And if the picture on the camera is all wonky, try each and every one of them, and one of them will be the correct one. In this case, there it is there. So let's have a check it out now and see what we've got here. There we go, reversing camera, excellent. Now next thing is we just want to connect in the USB cables for the GPS and fit it in, and that's it, done. So USB cables, you have 2 of them. I'm only going to put one in here. So I just brought it from the bottom and I pulled it through like so, and these simply just connect in, like, really simple. So this one would be right here. There we go. Now if it's snug as a bug on a rug, that's 2 of them. Then you connect in the radio one that comes with this, and this connects in here like so. Let's see, like that. There we go. That's the radio done. The main is connected up to the main source. Then we have the GPS, tighten that up, and with this you can stick it in the back. You can just basically just let it hang in like that. Tuck all the wires in like so, and it should just fit in down it when we have everything in out of it. Yeah. There we go. That's it. Put them all in there like so. And then that's another one. There we go. That's it. Excellent. And that's how you fit these into a Skoda Fabia. This is a 2007 to 2014 model. I hope this video is helpful. Please hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and have a good day.